What the hell, man? This is Boone here on the Boone Show. I just wanted to come on here today and talk to you about the school walkouts that are going on today. The only reason I'm bringing it up is because my cousin, who lives down in Egan, was told by her father to stay home today so she doesn't have to feel like she's obligated to participate in the walkout, and because he's nervous that he's a little kooky, but they're nervous that he's just profiling kids to see what families own guns, which is a little crazy if you ask me. And she also informed me that a lot of people that don't agree with the walkout are just using the walkout as an excuse not to fucking go to class. So you gotta think about that as well. But this is coming from a group of kids that just a month ago were eating Tide Pods as a challenge and getting put in the hospital because of the chemicals. And now they're going to walk out to protest gun control. It's a bunch of bullshit. Most of these kids never even fired a gun, let alone fucking be able to tell us when we can and can't have guns and how many guns we can have and how many shots we can shoot, what guns are acceptable. I just saw a picture that someone posted on Facebook, and he had screenshotted it or whatever, and it was a picture of a gun that looked, at first glance, looked like a really powerful weapon. It looked like a pretty powerful military weapon, and upon further inspection, you find out that it's a bolt-action .22 caliber rifle. And I'm pretty sure on the post here, let me see if I can find it quick so I can read exactly what it said. Let's see here. I just seen it a little bit ago. Shouldn't take me too long. There you go. Yep. Yeah, some woman posted, her name was Shannon Watts. She posted, she's like, you can buy this at Sportsman's Warehouse if you're 18. Tell them hashtag no gun till 21. It's a 22 caliber rifle. If you don't know guns very well, 22 caliber rifle is about the lowest end you can get. It's pretty small. I mean, obviously it can still do damage. You can still kill people with it. It's very common, and it's probably the cheapest you can buy, but a lot of the times people just use these, like myself. I use these for really small game, for target shooting, for, just for fun plunking around in the woods, just shooting the cans and stuff like that. That's usually what they're best used for. And it looks like a big scary gun, but in reality it is not. It is a 22 rifle, a 22 long rifle, and the best part is that there's a 22 long rifle and 22 Magnum. And if it's just a 22 long rifle, then it's not even the most powerful counterpart of that gun. And it's not even semi-automatic, although it looks like it should be. It is a bolt action. As you look and you inspect, it is a bolt action. Funny that people only care about the way guns look. They don't do any research into them and figure out if they're actually damaging or if they're what they actually want to ban. I can't say that I 100% disagree with raising the age, but I also don't agree. If we have to raise the age of to buy guns to 21, then we need to exempt our we either need to exempt our military men, and we need to if they can show proof of ID, they can buy at 18, or we stop letting people under 21 from joining the military. It's only fair. If you can go join the military, fight for your country, and possibly die for your country, lose a leg for your country, put your life on the line for your country, you should be able to buy a firearm and protect your home when you're not protecting your country. And if you can't do that, then there's something seriously wrong with this country. If they raise the age to 21, you should be exempt if you are in the military. And I will continue to believe that that's what should happen if they do so. As the laws are now, you can buy... Excuse me, I'm tired. You can buy I think you have to be 21 to buy a handgun, at least in Minnesota. I don't know if that's throughout the entire country, but at least in Minnesota, I can tell you for sure that you have to be 21 to buy a handgun, which in all reality doesn't make any sense to me because you can buy anything. You can buy all the other guns when you're 18, which the other guns could be possibly more damaging. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, there's plenty of guns out there that you can buy. Really, there are no guns that are worse than the other guns. Obviously, there are guns that shoot bigger caliber shells. There's some that shoot faster, some that shoot slower, some that shoot lever action, some that are bolt action, some that are pump action, some that are semi-automatic. It's just, there's a lot of guns out there. There's 300 million gun owners in the United States. I don't think that legal gun owners are the problem. So stop trying to make it our problem by taking our guns away, hoping that the criminals are like, oh, everyone else doesn't have guns anymore? Well, that's not fair. Looks like we'll just use knives and fists now. And besides, I'm pretty sure more murders are committed with knives anyway. And that's just something I read. But, I could be wrong. Whatever, maybe I'm fucking crazy. I feel like the world's going crazy, so maybe it fits the profile of the state of the fucking United States. And it pisses me off that these kids are going out and protesting something they don't even really know anything about. Like I said, I fully believe that part of the problem is that kids nowadays aren't raised around guns. They aren't raised, trained properly, taught properly, like I was when I was a kid. I saw a commercial from the 1950s from it was a Mattel commercial. Mattel, the toy company, and they were advertising the most realistic toy pistol ever. And there was no orange cap on the bottom front of it or anything. It looked like a real pistol that shot little cap bullets that would stick to things, and it made a big little boom sound when you shot it, so it sounded like a little pop, like you did cap guns now. And they were advertising it like that, and they're like, "You'd be the best cowboy in the West, something, most realistic revolver you're gonna get, toy revolver you're gonna get on the market." And I think a part of the problem is that kids were raised around stuff like that back in the day. Everyone had guns. Guns were acceptable everywhere. People were allowed to keep guns in the back of their truck or in their car on school property if they wanted to go hunting after class. I remember one of my teachers had even talked about that once, where he said that he wasn't able to go hunting that much anymore because it's too far back to his house, and by the time he gets to his house and gets his stuff ready, it's too late. He said that back when he was first teaching, he was able to just bring his gun to school with him and keep it in his vehicle, and when he left work, he could go get his hunting stuff on and go up to his deer stand, but now they can't do that. It's stuff like that I think is part of the problem, is that people treat guns like taboo, and that's not what they are. They're not a bad thing. They can be bad. People can make you. Sorry. People can make them bad, just like people can make knives bad, just like people can make cars bad, just like people can make a pencil bad. People can make any object bad. You can kill somebody with anything. And all the person has to do is fucking have one screw loose and make any object an assault weapon and murder you, hurt you, something. So, it's a long train of fuck fest, you know what I mean? It's just tough. It's tough to get around. I don't know. Anyway, that's my rant for today. That's all the time I got for you. So I'll talk to you guys another time, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.